Hey fam, welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you are new, welcome to the family. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And of course, welcome back to all my oldies but goodies. So you guys, I got the Smashbox X Becca color corrector at the Sephora VIB sale. A few of you asked me to try it, so of course we are here. You guys know I have dark under eyes and my under eyes are very dry and they kind of sink in. They have a dent and then we're also creasy. So I always use color correctors because what it does is just neutralizes the darkness. Then you can go in with an actual concealer or just use the corrector by itself depending your preference. So if you don't know, Becca did go out of business and this has been a very popular product. It appears that Smashbox took over and they're kind of like partnering or doing like a collab with Becca to continue to have this. So we kind of like that. I tried this a long time ago, but I don't remember how it was. Let me turn the lights off so you guys can see. I have my foundation on and I always avoid foundation in the under eye area because I always go in with a corrector. So I just go in with corrector and concealer. If I put foundation, it's just way too much going on up in there, you see? So you see the darkness right there peeking through? So what we want to do is cancel that out. So since we have this little tube, I have the shade medium. I'm gonna get a brush, like something like this, a flat concealer brush. Grab some product. Let me swatch it so you can see. Oh, it's nice and creamy. You see the creaminess? And pigmented. Okay. What we do is just kind of get where the darkness is. Wow, it's very pigmented. You see how it color corrected already? That's what we like. So I'm gonna get my sponge and just tap it exactly where I placed it. Tap it on top. We're not gonna rub. We're gonna tap this. It has a thicker consistency. So I would say going in light is really good because you don't want to put too much product. She's kind of thick. She's thick, you see? Like it feels thick. And with the under eyes, you just want to be careful with thicker products, but it also does sheer out, you see? Wow, we are like concealed. But I do see darkness peeking through. Here, let me show you. You see? So I feel like we do need concealer on this side. I'm gonna go in with the Lancome concealer, their new one. This one, I really like this because it has like a perfect undertone, a bit of a cool undertone, and it's not heavy at all. And I just focus the concealer where the darkness is, and I let it sit for a couple of minutes just so it can dry down a little bit. All right, so we're just gonna again tap the concealer. What the concealer is gonna do is concealing that area. What we first did was color corrected. We got rid of like the purple tones, the blue tones I have, and then now you see like the difference. It's a subtle difference the concealer does, especially if the concealer is about 1 to 2 shades lighter. If you go too light, it's just gonna reflect darkness underneath. It looks really good. Like you see how smooth that looks versus here? So what I am going to do is add this side on and give you all the info that we have about the new color corrector. The new Smashbox X Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector retails for $32. I am in the shade medium. It comes in 4 shades. This is a fan favorite corrector that uses reflective light to brighten the look of the under eye circles. Becca's most loved color corrector finds a new home at Smashbox. The highlighted ingredient is peach and apricot tinted pigments, correct color and neutralizes blue tones under the eyes. The black light technology instantly brightens and illuminates the under eyes. Vitamin E that nourishes. This is how the under eyes look. Let me look up so you can see how it really looks. So looking at it now, it just kind of looks very thick in the under eye area because it does have a very ointment, balmy sort of feel. And I feel like that is just a little too heavy for the under eye area. Let's set it and see how it works. Sometimes when you have something so balmy, a good lightweight setting powder really just complements that area. So we're gonna use this Derma Blend setting powder. And we're gonna go in with this powder puff I get from Amazon. We're gonna get a good amount, but at the same time, we're going to spread the product out so it goes evenly on the under eye area. So the concealer, that's not an issue. I've used this concealer time and time again, and it's really good, and it's very lightweight, which is why I'm using it to pair it with the color corrector. So what I'm gonna do is look up, get rid of the creases. I do crease on a normal, not like I don't. As I'm looking up, I am going to set the under eye with a little bit of powder. I'm still removing powder. And then we're just gonna set that bad boy down. I'll do the same thing to this eye. Okay, setting everything down. It looks really, really good. Okay, cool. So this is a very finely milled setting powder. It's very, very thin. So it really works when you have something a little bit more on the heavier side. So let me look up so you can see. It looks pretty good. So what I am going to do is finish up my face. It's currently 8 a.m. and I'll be back. Hello, 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 peinada and everything. I straightened my hair and it's literally been about an hour, but it's okay. Let's look at the under eyes. This is how we're looking right now. I didn't touch them. I didn't do anything. I just put a little bit of my nude liner that I use from LA Girl. Let me look up so you can see. Let's look. It's creasing a lot. Usually when you crease, you can just get a little brush like this. The under eyes look really good. You do see a little bit of the darkness peeking through. I think it looks all right. You know what I'm saying? Here, let me turn off the lights too so you can see. Here, you see here? And then let me also look up. Let's go in front of the window so you guys can see how it looks, because especially with concealer, daylight really changes the look of it sometimes. Sometimes it goes 0 to 100 real quick. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's go in front of the window. Bye! All right, fam, here we are in front of the window. Let's look at these under eyes. You see how smooth it looks? And I feel like in daylight, we get like another view. It looks very sort of highlighted and covered and corrected, right? I kind of like it. I like it. I think in daylight, it looks a lot better than in studio lighting. But I think this is the type of product we're gonna wait and see how it works out at the end of the day, because everything always looks good in the morning, you know? But yeah. Okay, John. Hey fam, I'm back. It is 9:30. It's been a long day. What, 13 hours, I think? But before we get started, I do want to show you how the color corrector was looking at around 1 or 2 p.m. and it was looking pretty good. We had good coverage. I don't think it was looking any better or worse from when we started off. And here we are now, a long time later, and let's look at the under eyes and see. They're very, wow, they're very creasy. I'll zoom in so you can see all the creases there, and it kind of looks like it's the product. It's the very thick product. It's kind of like a Vaseline type product. Look how moisturizing and thick it is. I think that's what's making those creases really happen. I remember using it and I remember this part. I remember not liking it because it was so thick. It feels like an ointment. Like I was telling you guys, it feels like a Vaseline, and that's just not my vibe. I think now in 2021, we have so many more options than we did maybe 5-6 years ago when this came out. So I don't like it. It's too thick. It's gonna make you crease even more. It's just gonna weigh this area down. Thick products, I just don't ever recommend for the under eye area because it's such a delicate area, and just no. What I try to always do is when I don't like a product and it just doesn't work, I like to recommend products I absolutely love when it comes to color corrector. The Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Balm. They have 8 shades, I think, or more. Very thin. It kind of just blends into the skin, but it's hydrating also. You see how this one is still shiny and it's been on the skin a little bit. We need something that the formula is thinner, dries down, it won't really cake up because you still have to go in with concealer. Same thing with this NARS color corrector. This is the shade Light, and again, it's just like a nice creamy formula. This is more of a creamy ointment Vaseline formula. Which, yeah, it just doesn't work. The under eyes look good. We are color corrected. It did the job it was supposed to do, but as a color corrector to wear alone, it wouldn't work because it's just too thick. Seeing right now how creasy the under eyes are, you know? I think this is it. Let me know your thoughts. Have you tried this? Have you tried the original? And if so, let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you have any tips on how I can use it. The way I would usually use it with a brush and thin it out, it just didn't work, you know? But yeah, I think this is it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!